welcome to my channel. This is Sabina here. If you are new here, welcome. Today's video I'm going to share with you guys that how I afford to buy all my luxuries items, and this video is tagged by my beautiful friend Blackandgoldstyle. Go check out her YouTube channel. She has the most fabulous collections, and not only she has a beautiful collection, she's a wonderful human being too. That's why I love her. So go check out her channel. I will link her channel down below. When she tagged me this video, I feel like that this is topic to talk about, that how everybody can afford to buy their luxuries items, not only luxuries items, their dream items, like that could be house, car, makeup, or bags, shoes, clothes, anything. So I thought that I will share how I afford to buy my luxury items and my tips for saving all the money and how I save the money to buy those items. Let me tell you a little bit about me. Of course, I have full-time jobs. We both are not poor, but we are not a millionaire either. I think we both are very good to save money. Brandon is very good to save money, and for me, like, financial security is most important than having a luxurious bags or clothes. If you have so many items and beautiful items but you don't have any money in your bank account, that's not good either. So for me, the financial security is the most important thing, and I am very good to save money. My salary comes, I try to see, like, I have a savings account. I put my salary, I would do like a 50% of my salary into savings, and I will try to spend 50% into like my bills and, like, house things. And if I want something, like, I don't have to spend all that 50%, but still, like, I try to put it there for my gas, for my bills, for my what I needed. And if something left over, I always transfer that money into my savings account. And also, me and my husband, what we do is that every month when we have our salary comes, we took some money from our paycheck, both put in a separate account. That's for our travel or anything. It's not necessary for travel, it's just like some things that we don't use it. And if you have to use something for, like, if we move house, if you need a movers, or if you want to buy some new furniture, we save all that money. And then at the end, you can't believe that how much money we save. Like, me and my husband, we love to travel in the first class. So for that, like, we need to save money, and that's how we save our money. Like, every month we take our money, a little bit of money from our paycheck, and I put it in our separate account, and we act like we don't know that money never exists for us. And when we really need that, or we are traveling, and we use that money, so we don't have to use our regular money when we travel. I mean, like, regular card when we travel. So my first tip is that be responsible. Like, you are the one who need to be responsible for your own money. Nobody can help. Even your husband, mom, dad, your family, nobody can help. You are the one who need to be responsible for your own money. Think about it. Like, if you have a school, you have to pay for your school, but you look into the YouTubes and you see that all is beautiful in Instagram, like, beautiful girls are wearing these things, and you feel like, oh, I need to buy the. Don't compare yourself with anybody. You have to be responsible, and don't use credit card. For me, like, we have one credit card because I like that American Airlines City card, because every time we swipe the card, you get the mileage, and that's how you can also save. Another way to, when you're traveling, you can use that mileage for your ticket, so you can save that one too. So I have one credit card that is from City Card. I use that, and I always pay it off, and I'll go to the balance zero. I don't even know that how much APR they charge, because I always pay it off every month. So you have to be responsible for your money and try to save. Like, you don't need to buy every month luxury handbag. I don't buy every month luxury handbags, and I started my collections way before that I started this YouTube. Everybody has their own interest. Some people loves to travel every 2 months or every month, or somebody likes to collect, like, jewelries. Everybody has their own interest. For me, I love luxurious handbags. I don't have that many luxurious clothes because I can't afford to buy. If I could, I would, but I can't afford to buy all the luxurious clothes. They are so expensive too. I love luxurious handbags because I feel myself that it's a treat for me. And also I love their craftsmanship, their design, their work. It's a piece of art. When I look at the luxurious handbags, I feel like it's a piece of art for me, and when I carry that, it makes me feel good, it makes me feel happy. So that's the reason I buy luxurious handbags and shoes. It's just a piece of work and piece of art. You need to plan your own money, how you want to spend your money. When your salary comes, just plan it, like, you know, how much you have to pay for your rent, how much you have to pay for your car payment, like your insurance, your bills, like, you know, your phone bills, your electricity bills. Plan your money. When you pay all that money and try to save that, like these days, like, you know, lots of online things, like that's the really dangerous thing. So that I never buy anything online, because for me, I need to try, I need to feel, I need to see. So online buying is not for me. So that's why I can save money. So I always plan my money, and I will see, like, okay, I have this much savings now, I can afford to buy, like, you know, Christmas is coming, I want to buy something for my husband or my family. So I always plan my money, like, okay, Christmas is coming in 6 months now, so I need to put money aside so I can buy gift for my friends or family, like that. Like, you know, always plan your money, because you are the one who can control your money, nobody else. Plan for your purchase also. Don't be the impulse buyer. Don't think like that, oh, you need to go and just buy, like you see something and then you can buy. I am not an impulse buyer. I did a few times like that, but not many times, but I won't regret my buy either. So for me, when I buy something, I don't plan to sell. I plan to wear them and I plan to use them. So I don't plan to sell and make money on that, and that's not my intentions. My plan, when I buy something, luxurious bags, I really like it, I will think about it really goes with my outfit or the way I wear the things. I always look in the Pinterest and Instagrams and things, and I will wait for a month, and it gives you an idea that, okay, that's really goes to your style. So, and then one day I buy my bags and shoes. I don't just go and buy, like impulse buy, like I need it, I want it, I need that, like, and I can't sleep, like, you know, I don't do that. Like, you know, I will wait, and I will always make a wise decision for buying things. And I told you, I don't have like that many collections. Like, whatever collection I have, I'm very proud of myself because I bought it for myself. Some of the things my husband, he gifted me, but most of the items I bought myself. So I always tell people that you need to buy yourself so you can be proud. Don't depend on anybody else either, like, you know, oh, my husband will buy or my parents will buy for me. Of course they will give you sometimes a gift, like my husband give me sometimes a gift, that's a different things, but most of the things like my shoes and my bag I buy for myself. The tip is that do not put yourself into debt. It's bad. Do not ever do that. That makes you worse. If you can't afford to buy any luxurious bag, then don't use credit card and buy. And don't think like that credit card money is a free money. It is not a free money, because you have to pay back. They will give you right now, but you have to pay them back. So don't ever go on a debt. Another tip is that I don't drink. My husband, he never drink in his life. He never drink and smoke. I don't drink and smoke either. So we save a lot of money on drinking too. We love to go eat out because that's our weekend. I'm not gonna try to tell you like that, hey, don't eat outside at all. You work hard and you deserve that to go on a weekend and have some good time. So me and Brandon, we definitely go out in the weekend in a nice place, and we will have a nice, like, in a dinner or lunch, but we don't drink. When we don't drink, you really save money because the drink costs a lot. Like, it's like a $12 per glass. Like, if you go to a nice restaurant, it's more expensive than $12, and if we both drink like 2 glasses, like a $24, like, you know. So we don't drink, and I don't drink any sodas or anything. Every time I go, it's like it's a sparkling water or just a still water for me, and with lemons. That's all I drink, and I don't drink any like in sodas or anything. So Brandon drinks sometimes sodas, but not that often either. So yeah, we save money on that. And another thing is I start saving money on doing my nails. Actually, you know, I used to do nails like every 2 weeks. Like last November, I realized that my nails are so bad. Like, it was literally so thin, and it's not good at all. So it was like really thin, and it's horrible. And I was thinking myself, like, you know, I will take a break. And I took a break for like a month to grow and let to breathe and just to regrowth my nails. And by that time I was calculating how much I spend money on my nails, and it was really a lot of money I spent on my nails. It's like, you know what, I rather like to spend this money on my luxuries bags and shoes than just to go and do nails. I will do my nails if I have to go weddings or if I going traveling or something like that. I love to go to do nails, but I caught on doing my nails too. So now I found it's like a nails gel nails from Essie, and that gel nail is really good. Like it lasts for a week and it doesn't, like, you know, harm you for your nails, and you can take it out whenever you want. And another things for doing nails is like, it's just lots of time. Like I work full time Monday to Friday. I'm so busy, like, you know, I go to work and work out. By the time I come home it's so late, and we literally don't have time to even talk. Like, you know, me and Brandon, like, we both are so tired. We will eat dinner and then now I have to edit my videos, like, you know, and I don't have time much to communicate with my husband. So I love the weekend time. Like we like to go out, like to sit down with him and just to talk and chat and take pictures or plan for our futures or whatever, like, you know, fun things I like to do with him. So going to the do nails is also another things I feel like that I'm just like, you know, using a lot of time. Like when you go to do nails, of course it takes like 2 hours or 3 hours sometimes, and I decided, like, you know what, I'm gonna put that money towards my saving, and I can buy later on whatever I want, like, you know, or you don't have to buy, you can save that money for your future and for your retirement. So I stopped like doing my nails. And another thing is that, you know, a lot of people, they love to drink coffee. I used to drink 1 cup every morning, but now I don't drink that anymore either. Like I have not drink coffee from last like 3 months, and I feel good. It was hard for me to give up that coffee because you know how it gives you the headaches and you feel like sleepy, but now I feel good. I feel good. It's not good for your teeth. If something is not good for me, then just don't do it. So that's what, like, you know, I don't drink coffee, so I don't have to go to Starbucks. I used to go to buy in a Starbucks, like every time I refill my card in Starbucks, and I used to go, it's like, can we have like a $20 refill or $30 refill, and then it goes so fast. Now I don't even drink coffee. I save money on that. Every little things will help. So be wise when you use your money. Be wise and try to look for on sale items also. So most of the times, like, you know, for my clothing especially, like, you know, I will see something in Nordstrom and it's just so beautiful, but say like $100, and if you wait for a few weeks it will come on sale. So I always wait for sale. I don't, like, you know, try to spend like a full amount of money, or I'll go for like a buy one get one, like, you know, half off. I will wait for, I used to be a person like love shopping, like, you know, I love to hoard like a makeup. Guys, one day I woke up and I realized, like, you know what, I need money right now, and this makeup is not giving me anything. No food, they are not paying my bills, and they're doing nothing. It's just stick in my vanity and it's all dusty and it will expire. Like I try to get now cutting down to buy makeups, and I don't buy that much makeup. That I really buy things I really need. Like I have like two foundation right now, one from Dior and Estee Lauder. I use, like, I don't need like a 5 foundation to try, you know. I do the YouTube video, doesn't mean like I have to buy so many things for the sake of YouTube. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to buy and purchase just for the video. If you guys have seen my styling video, then you might have seen like so many times I wear the same skirt in other styling. I will shop in my own closet and I will try to reuse my own clothes. So it's good for the environment too. So environment, and you can save your own money and put that money towards your savings. I like to have I told you that, financial security than having too many items in my closet. And one of my friends told me that, Sabina, why you buy luxurious items? You need to save money. People buy luxurious items doesn't mean like you are poor or you are using a credit card. Sometimes people misjudge you. Like, what I want to tell you is that, like, if you are wise and you know how much you can spend, it's your life. You do it. What that makes you happy, then you do it. Like luxurious bags and shoes makes me happy. I plan and I have goals, you know. So don't come and tell me that, like, oh, you are buying the luxurious handbags and shoes, like now you are poor or things. Like, don't judge me like that either. Like, don't judge anybody either, because most of the times when people are in a certain age, they are responsible for their own life. I think so. I am responsible for my own life. Another tip is that have a goal, have a long-term goal and short-term goals. What you want in your life. Me right now, my goal is to have a nice house for Brandon and I. We live in an apartment, and we live in a really nice apartment, but it just feel like that this is getting very smaller, and we have a nice closet, like in a very nice views outside. Like, it's not a very cheap apartment either, but there is some reason that we are staying in this apartment. And my goal for us to have a nice home where I can have my own filming room in the apartment is a little bit darker. Every time when I film, that is just makes me feel like that I need so much light because it's so dark here. Long-term goal is that for me and for my husband to have a nice house where I have so much lights, and I have my own closet, I can have my own room that I can film my YouTube videos. So that's my goal, and I am saving money for that too. Like, it's not that I'm spending all my money. And always have goals, always have a vision, always have a dream, dream big, and you will succeed. That's what I always feel like, that when you have a bigger dream, you will always succeed. Also, another tip is that when I buy luxuries, handbags and shoes, I always try to buy the classic piece. Try to go to too much trend, and that's why I have so many black and like a nude bags than like other pop-up colors, because I always think like I don't have that much money to like spend on buying like, oh, I can buy this yellow bag or green bag or like lime green bags. When I try to buy my luxuries handbag, I always think about futures and go with everything, and this is a very classic piece and will last forever. So I always think about like a classic piece. I don't have that much money to buy the very trendy piece. That's what I think, that way to save money. Be responsible, be smart, be wise before you spend your money. And also, like, another tip is that you can always buy the second-hand bags. I have never bought any for myself, to be honest, but if you really find good ones, then buy second-hand bags. Some of my friends, they bought like so beautiful, like it just looks new second-hand bags, and if you can save money, then why not, right? And if you don't use something in your closet, then try to sell that. I have not sell anything, but I am trying to sell, and that's what I love about this YouTube community right now, is that I'm not really good to buy and sell second-hand. So I have some shoes that I have not wore, and I wore only one time, and it is not my style anymore, so I need a better home for that shoes. So I asked to another YouTubers like how you sell and buy, and she really helped me. She gave me some good tips, so I am planning to sell on that shoes, and I don't know how it goes, but I'll let you know. Try to like clean out. If you don't need something, sell it. If you don't something that is out of style, give donations. I don't sell, I told you that, but I do a lot of donations. I give to Goodwill or any charity. I don't feel like that I need to keep everything. Like, some people have like a sentimental values on everything, but I feel like no, I don't have room. I told you that we don't have a bigger space, so I always give my things away. That's all the tips for my saving money and how I afford to buy my luxuries bags and shoes. I hope you enjoyed this video and my tips. If you do so, then make sure you give a big thumbs up, and also let me know how you guys save money. I would love to know, and I would like to learn more new tips and tricks to save money for my luxuries hand. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure you do subscribe and hit that blue notification bell on, so you won't miss any video. I would love to have you as my YouTube family. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys.